morning. Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's week is going well. I think they just fly by. They go so incredibly quickly. Hi, Gail. Hi, Tammy. How are you guys? Knit Napper. Love that. I would love to knit. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Kim. Ellen, good morning. Hi, Lexi. Hi, Janet. Hi, Rosemary. How are you guys? Buenos dias. So what is new? I am just beyond thrilled that it's peony season. Sometimes, I try not to ever get caught up in the whole social media thing where I do things because of social media, but I have to honestly say I do think if I paint peonies every single day of this season, will everyone get really bored with it? Good morning, Emily. But, it doesn't really matter because I don't get bored with it. I think painting something that inspires you, that, kind of feeds your soul, makes it a whole lot easier. Like if I just had to paint something just because someone said paint this, I think it would be a whole lot harder for me because you can't, like that little muse can't come in there and like do all the crazy things because your spirit isn't really involved in it. You're just doing it because it's what you're supposed to do. I never feel like that with peonies, not ever, not ever, not ever. So I was between two. I think I picked one. Actually, I treated myself. I ordered Farm Girl flowers, and they're going to come today or tomorrow, and they come from California, and they're those light pink ones, and I might be able to find them around here, but I haven't yet. And, I look at everyone's backyards. I ask friends if I can have peonies. There was a stand at Central Market that I always loved, that they had the best peonies, and they're not there anymore. Yes, it's my fave. It's my fave. Okay, so these are peonies that I bought at market last weekend, I think. Let me turn this around. Oh, wait. So I think I'll do that. I was between this one and that one, but I think I'm feeling this one a little more. It's similar to one I did 2 days ago. So I did one, and I don't have them here. I think they're in my living room, but I did one 2 days ago similar to this, and then I did one yesterday that was really pale pinks, and I love that one. I think that's one of my favorites that I've done recently. Farm air for a friend. Oh, that's so fun. What a nice gift, Ellen. Yes. Oh, gosh, they're so beautiful. Farm Girl. I mean, and they come packaged beautifully. Like, it's just, the whole thing. I love getting them. I mean, they're not inexpensive, but they are a wonderful treat. And I think about that, you treat yourself to other things, but why not flowers? I think it's because I feel like they don't last very long, but when I paint them, they last forever, right? That's a thing. So today I was thinking about doing a little bit less of the underpainting. Like, I'm going to put the colors down, but I'm going to like kind of wipe away a little bit. I was just thinking about that in the middle of the night. Does everyone think about things like that in the middle of the night? Oh my gosh, it sounds a little crazy. But that's when I get all my best ideas, unfortunately. Like, I really want to put down more big chunks of color, because sometimes I still feel like I get lost in the details, and even though I feel like I've made great progress in not doing that, it's just, it comes back. It's like then I start doing it again. I start thinking, oh gosh, I was kind of overworking areas of it, not just letting the loose craziness happen. Yes, Caroline, I do too. Yes, and then you get up in the morning and it's not finished, right? But then you have the fun ahead of you. Yes. And your dreams is good. I do them more when I'm not really asleep, which is really bad. I do not sleep very much. Although I think I slept through the night last night. I was really tired. So I'm going to put that whole thing on. It's a little different than how I do. Yeah, you do too. Good morning, Lonnie. How are you? My mind goes to sleep and the spirit muse can speak in the wee hours. Yes, that's when the muse has room to speak. Yes, because we're not thinking about all the other things. That is right. That is right. I'm just going to put green down here. I can go over with the brown. I don't want to get too lost in the colors. I really want to make it chunky, kind of chunky. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Bonnie. What a beautiful... Oh, that color is Permanent Rose. I love, 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 love that color. Never get tired of it. I never get tired of pinks. All right. Let me make that a little darker back there. A little light on there, don't we? It's a little better. Are these new peonies? Oh, nope. They're coming tomorrow or Friday. I will share them in my Instagram when they come because, it's today. Yeah, tomorrow or Friday. I couldn't remember what day it was today. I should know because I'm on here with you guys. It makes my day different because I don't do this any other day of the week. I'll put brown in there. I'll put some of my dark areas of my flower in, but I'm going to really try to keep this loose. Really try. Good morning, everybody. Do you guys want to say where you are? Katerina, Christina. You could pop in the comments where you're from. I love that. I like South Africa and like my inspiring art group. I love that. These cool places that I've never been, but gives you hope that when things start to open up, like I would love to explore, travel a little bit. Now that my youngest is going to go to college, I think maybe we'll have time to do some things that we've never done. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? To Brazil. Pensacola. Allie from New York. Allie, did you ever move? Tallahassee, Bedminster, New Jersey. Oh, that's a beautiful area, Bonnie. My husband is from Bud Lake. So years ago, I have been to Bedminster. It's pretty there. Minnesota, Argentina. Oh, how fun is that? Just got back from Charleston in Virginia. Yeah. What, did you have fun? You had a baby shower there, Ellen? Is that what you were doing? That's very fun. I got to go last weekend. My son got his house in Baltimore, and my husband was helping to paint and stuff. So I went down Saturday night, and we went out to dinner in the little area that he lives in is called Hamden, and we went out to dinner there, and it was really the best meal I've had in a long time. We had a lot of fun. I think I just went. Oh, did you, Bonnie? You lived in Bud Lake. Yep. Now, my husband grew up there. He actually taught at Mount Olive High School for a while before he moved here. And we're still friends with a lot of his friends from there. Heading to South Carolina to be grandma to my granddaughters. Oh, Tammy, that is so fun. Oh, was it Mary Eileen's daughter? Oh, isn't that wonderful? I didn't realize that's where you were going. Did you stay with Mary Eileen? That's fun. Oh, I love those life celebrations, and it's so good that we can start doing them again. Yeah, yesterday I called my painting The More the Merrier because it just feels good to be able to say that again. I love having lots of friends and doing things with people, and I tried to embrace, kind of being by myself more this year, but I'm ready for it to be over. I do love people, and I'm ready to, whoops, it's running a little bit. So that's a fun little start. That's really kept it pretty loose. Maybe I'll put a little bit of the yellow in there too. Tammy, I'm just putting down a transparent undercoat of color. It just kind of maps out where things are going to go so that I feel confident kind of with it. And when I put my opaque colors on top, it mixes together. So it just kind of gives it a fluid, dreamy place to dive into, I'd say. Yes, people. I know, I miss people. Oh, hi, Mary Eileen. How are you? Congrats to your daughter. That's so fun. Very fun. It's fun having adult children, isn't it? I am loving it. Okay, cleaned up my thing here. I can do my pigment sticks. Now I'm going to use my pigment sticks. That just puts kind of a creamy layer in there. Do you make transparent using Zest It? Yes, yep, Corinne, that's what I was using. The Zest It was mixed in with that. And then I already closed the jar up and put it away because I only do it at the beginning. I don't need it anymore. That's so fun. When is she due? Yeah, I can't imagine that stage yet. We have to do some weddings first, but I know it. It's probably going to be a fast track once it starts because, yeah, my son's 29. We have to do the whole wedding thing and all that before we can do the babies. But his girlfriend's doing her, she's chief resident at University of Maryland Hospital next year, and then she wants to do her fellowship in infectious disease, so it might be a little while until they're ready for that. September 21, that's so exciting. Do you know if it's a boy or a girl? Can you know already? I guess you could know already. This color that I love. Up here. I'm going to let this peek through. I always try to do it. You can always, some of my paintings, it happens, and other paintings, I lose all the little pieces that those splashes of color. But I think I'm getting better at letting it be more spontaneous. It really is, I don't know. I feel like I'm always training myself to do things, and I don't listen, and then I just keep on trying. Baby reveal party, Montana on June 6th. Oh, that's exciting. And that's really soon, too. Oh, Corinne, this is an Arnif pigment stick. Oh, that's fun. My best friend from high school, Renee, does cakes. She does a lot of wedding cakes, but she also does the baby reveal cakes. And she always worries that she'll accidentally make the wrong color cake. It's never, ever happened. Oh, Deb, these are called Arnif pigment sticks. Can you see that? Arnif pigment sticks. And I just get them from Jerry's Artorama. I'm sure they have them at Dick Blick's or any of the online art stores. Carry them. And it just kind of loosens things up, having the crazy colors mixed in there. I love how creamy they are. All right. Boy, I've been painting a lot. I did a couple 18 by 24s. I did 2 of those, I think, this past weekend, and I've been working on this big one behind me. No, Kaylee, they are oil. That's oil sticks. Oh, Amazon sale. Thank you, Allie. Oh, and I want to show you, this is a little sneak peek of something fun I've been working on. I had the opportunity to, this company had reached out. I probably told you about this before, to promote their shoes. They're called UIN. I don't know. They're like little kids kind of sneakers. And I asked them if I could do my own, and they said yes. So I painted these, and now I have to promote them, which is a fun thing to do. But look, how fun are these? So I painted on the sneakers. You can get them in white. You can see they're not perfect. And I couldn't tape them. It was just too hard. But are they not the funnest? I can't wait to put them on. I have to do have Isabel take pictures of me. Love the big one. Oh, my big painting behind me. Do you mean that, Gail? And I've been working on commission. So when my husband was helping Alex this weekend, I spent a lot of time in the studio, which is my favorite thing to do. It was wonderful. Kind of darks for that upper corner. Aren't they fun, Allie? I had so much fun doing that. They actually sent me 2 pair just in case I messed one up. I was worried about that, of course. And I don't know what I want to do with the second ones. But I definitely want to paint them. Thinking some kind of crazy polka dots. You have a lot of fun. What, irons in the fire? Yes, painting. Oh, yes. Yep, sure. I have it turned sideways because I was put a little bit more of this color out. I've been liking this color a lot lately. It's Old Holland gray, violet gray. I have it turned sideways because I have to paint the bottom of it, and then I have to go back in and kind of oil it out and go back in again to it, but maybe this weekend. Maybe. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm coughing. I always say I don't have allergies, but maybe I do. I don't know why I always have I'm always clearing my throat. Okay, that's good. Beautiful feet. Yeah, I think I broke my toe. I'm hoping I can get the shoes on my feet. Do you know what color? Oh, marble. No, Mary Eileen, I have no idea. I just got it at at the store where you buy countertops. I think it was just a discontinued piece that they had in the showroom because I went in and asked them, and I think I'm probably the first person that ever wandered in and said, "Can I buy a tiny piece of marble to use as a palette?" And but any light colored palette like this would work. I put that in the wrong one. Need to make some greens. Oh, oil it out. And I don't know if that's a real term or not, but when the painting is an oil painting and it's completely dry, you need to like go back in and make the whole surface wet again with paint. And I call it oiling out. That might be what it is actually called. I'm not entirely sure, but like I kind of put a thin layer of paint, of oil paint, tint it a little bit, and I mix it with walnut oil and go right over the top of it before I dive back in, so that I'm still kind of working wet into wet. So I'm not putting dry brush strokes down because I'm not good at painting when the surface is dry. Comfortable, I should say. Yeah. Yeah, the marble's pretty too. You know, pretty is important. A lot of times, like art supply things aren't as attractive as they could be. And I need more green here. Hold on a minute. A little low on greens. Let's put a little sap green up here. Okay. Add a little bit of green to desaturate that red. It's a little flat looking. I'm going to add permanent rose in there. Okay. A sip of my coffee. That's good. Good morning, Shelley. How are you? Yes, me too. Yes, because it has to be pretty. I love these compote. I'd like 1 or 2 more. So I have all my like my blues and greens and yellows, and I call these my mixer colors. There's the like the lighter colors that I use on the side, and then I have another one over here that has all my reds and purples. But I would love like a whole row of them, so I would be a little more organized to find them. Stores that sell kitchenwares often, yes, and you can get them also on Amazon. Googled it. Oiling out is the term for rubbing a little linseed oil medium on a dry surface. Fun. That is, yeah, I want to do that in my Inspiring Art Collective and work on a big painting, I think, together on Zoom. I think that would be really fun. I got to make plans for that. I want my rosebud. An awful drive to work. You got lots of snow last night, Shelley. Oh, you poor thing. Ugh. That would be so discouraging to me. Do you get summers there? Like, can you plant stuff? If you're getting snow that's this late, wow. Wow. Making me have gratitude for like the 80-degree weather we're having right now, which I love. I love 80 degrees. I could live and never have it get anywhere but in the 80s for the rest of my life. I'd be happy. That's pretty, isn't it? It's a nice set of colors. Yep. Candy. Okay. I need some yellows, and then I think we're good to start. Well, I'm glad you got there safely, Shelley. That's all that ever matters, right? Haha, I just bought plants and I had to move them. Yep, I bet you did. I look green in there. That's okay. Do some warmer for the internal. Yeah, we have our garden planted. 80-degree weather, yep. It's my favorite degree. Whites get so dry. Sometimes I need a little bit of liquid in there, but oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm off the, making like a light color for inside of my flowers. It's a little thick. I could always add liquid later. Okay, so let's put this back up here. Whoops, it's a little tilty. Let me get my coffee out of the way. That might help. Pull it back a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Okay, is that good? 68 to 71. I'm a little chilly. I need a sweater at 68 to 71. Okay, let me think of what I'm doing here. Let's use the big one. IMV ladies that live in warmer climates. Yeah, I want to be warmer. Good morning, Emily. How are you? How's Coda doing this morning? MX Smith is my daughter, Emily. Her puppy Coda was having trouble with his one back leg, and he might have a torn ACL or something, which would not be good, but hopefully he's healing okay. He's my grand dog. I never thought I'd have a grand dog. Good morning, Dawn. D. Cook is my sister. Bright colors. Yes, I love bright colors. I've been experimenting more with more subtle colors, but the brights always still seem to come through in my paintings. It's unavoidable because they're just happy. Yeah, sometimes I think I should try to be more like a serious artist and try to do some other kinds of paintings, but this just is fun, and that's really the whole purpose to me, is to enjoy the process and make things that make other people happy. Who needs serious? Life's already too serious. Good morning, Anita. What are you doing in Florida? Are you visiting? Are you having fun? Hope so. That sounds wonderful. Yeah, lucky you, Anita. That's fun. Yeah, yesterday I went to Square Pear Gallery in Kennett Square to drop off some paintings, and I tried to post it to my Instagram and tried like several times and it never posted. I've been having a lot of trouble with Instagram lately. Vacation, relaxing, and eating too much. That sounds heavenly. All great things. Lee Log said you should try living in England, girls. 80s is classed as a huge heat wave over here. Yes, I bet. I can't even imagine. The 80s is a heat wave. Yeah, I love heat waves. And I try not to turn the air on in the house until, much to poor Izzy doesn't like that. Neither did Emily, likes it also kind of cooler. But I enjoy it so much that I don't want to turn the air on until I absolutely have to. Coda is okay. Pain medicine is helping. Good. I'm glad. Ems. Ellen, we're in Ponce Inlet, just south of Daytona. I've been to Florida a couple times, but I don't know much about Florida. Thinking where I need more dark areas in here. I'll put some little dark in there so that can pop off. I love living in Suffolk, except there were so few air conditioners in July. Really? Yeah, some people say they would rather have cold because then they can get warm. But when it gets cold, I never get warm again. I do not get warm. The whole winter I don't get warm. No matter, even less, unless I'm sitting by a fire or something. But then when you do that and you get up and walk away, it's worse than if you never sat at the fire in the first place. The grass is always green, though, yes. Oh, yes. And the colors are outstanding because of the rain. That's wonderful. Yes, it is. So was in England when I was in high school, and I loved it. That is neat that the grass is always green. I never even thought about that. Whoops. I have on a shirt with a big sleeve. I have to remember not to do that again. I'm bumping into everything. Yeah, I need to do a Europe painting workshop. I had planned to do one back before COVID. I was going to do one in Italy, and of course that all got postponed, but I need to kind of see if I can get that back on my list. I have my one in Connecticut. I'll see how that goes, and then I'll decide on the next one, I guess. Thanks, Anita. Now, I don't know. What do you think? I don't know if I like the brown of my living room floor. I feel like that should maybe be less brown. I don't know. Or maybe I should leave it. Let me do a little bit of brown. I always give brown such a bad rep, and I am embracing it more. So let's put a little bit in there and see if we like it. I could always change it, right? It's like I say I want to use brown, and then I see it and avoid it. Maybe that's too... I don't know. I don't dislike it. The Connecticut is 4 days in autumn. So pretty. Yes. I think it will be really pretty. Yeah, 4 days. I've never done a 4-day workshop, but I think it'll be neat because we'll all get to, you know, kind of hang out more. I always feel like when I do my workshops, they go by so quickly. Of course, I might feel that way about it, that one too, but it's a little longer. And the woman who owns the bed and breakfast seems really, really nice. And the place looks beautiful. And we get to do like a little field trip somewhere in Connecticut. That'll be fun. We like that background. Now I know the pinks. Let's get back in the pinks. Spring is amazing. My friend from Africa couldn't believe all the spring colors. He didn't realize that snow is cold and wondered why he was the only chap in a t-shirt. Wow. Imagine that. Imagine never experiencing snow. I guess that, yeah. I do like that. It is nice that, you know, where I live, that we have all the seasons and can appreciate all of it. Makes me appreciate it, right? I don't know what I think of that brown. You can escape the cold and come to Charleston, South Carolina in the winter and paint our... Oh my gosh, Susan. I would love to do that. That sounds heavenly. I think that might be where my niece got married, in Charleston. Love the change of season. Yes, I do too. Certainly get it here. I'm trying to be patient and put in my darker colors. Always challenging for me because I want to go in there and put lighter colors in. And I always feel that that's what kind of gets things muddy for me. So trying to behave and be patient. Ready for a change. In the snow. He fell in the snow. That's funny. He didn't know it was slippery either, right? Oh, thank you, Sheila. I'm cooling this off a little bit over here. I don't know, something about it's not working for me. So the reason why it's like this is in my living room, and I took the photo, like I try to put colors and things that I want in the photograph, but at the time the light was coming in and it was nice, and I wanted a dark background. So that was the only thing in my living room, only spot that was dark. So I'm just telling you, like, the craziness. I'll be sitting in the chair in my living room and I'll see the light like dance across where the counter where my TV is, and all of a sudden I get up and start taking photos because that's where I let everything sit, because I know the light comes in really well there. Cooler in there. Yeah, does that, Mary, something to look forward to? Yeah, I love something to look forward to. It's the most important thing ever, right? What is it that you always need? Someone to love, something to do, and something to look forward to. I didn't like the brown next to the pink. Yeah, me too. And I usually love brown and pink together, but it just was not. Still a little brown peeking through, which is fine, but cooling it down, like even in that area there. And actually it is a little bit more like that. Yellow ochre on top. I don't even know if I have yellow ochre. That's one of those neutral colors that I need to explore more. Of all the colors I have, I'm so unlikely to buy all the browns. Sorry, I'm thinking. I need more paper towels. I've gone through a lot. Needed coolness to balance all the warmth of the pinks. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's probably exactly what that is. That is exactly right. Yeah, it's that following your intuition too, because usually your intuition knows the answers. You just have to be listening. So tricky for me to trust and listen to my intuition. My gosh, like, you think, how hard is that? It's pretty hard. A little raw sienna. Needed coolness to balance. Yeah, I don't have that. I have, what have I been playing with a lot? I like raw umber. But I should actually even look maybe at the Vasari colors and get myself a collection of browns. It's getting a little muddy there. All right, let me think what else I need dark-wise, and then I think I can go in and do some of my lighter colors. And then my yellows. I'll get this green up here too. So what's everybody up to this week? Is anybody working on anything fun or exciting? I'm trying to think of what I'm working on. My work's been busy, but right now it just got a little bit quieter, and it's good because I have to work on some art things. I've been working on getting myself organized, which is such a foreign thing for me, but I am working on putting my things in Artwork Archive, which is a place where you can catalog all your artwork, because I keep selling paintings that I've already sold because I can't keep track of everything. So, shorebirds. Oh, that's fun, Judy. I love were they pelicans? Really pretty. That's fun. Yeah, no, I forget what I was talking about, but oh yeah, trying to get all my artwork organized. So when I took my things to the gallery yesterday, like, I have them all in Artwork Archive, so I know where they are, and then I can record if I sold them or not. Like, but I only have some of them recorded. A lot of them I need to do. I should do it as I finish a painting. I should list them. Iris and watercolor. Oh, that's fun, Sheila. Yeah, I'm always, whenever anyone says watercolor to me, it makes me want to get my watercolors out. Oh, creative muse never stops. Judy, Artwork Archive is like an app. It's on the internet, and it's a place where you put all of your, like, so each time I finish a painting, in theory, I should go in there and add it. You can say there's areas to say where the painting is, like if it's at a gallery, if you have it for sale. You can even do it, I think, with prints and things like that too. But it's just a really good way to organize all of your artwork. And then you can put in there who bought it, all that information, because so many times, and I have a few things listed on Etsy, which I keep thinking I should probably just not have because I can't keep track of it. Oh, yeah, just like that, Artwork Archive. I don't know if there's an S on the end of it, but that's it, Artwork Archive. Yeah, so really is a great way to be organized. And the sooner you do it, the more organized you'll be. Like for me to enter everything in, that just is overwhelming to me. So I don't think that'll happen. But if I start doing it now and just enter things going forward, or things that I take to a gallery, that's a little more doable. But for me to think about entering all my artwork in there, it's like, oh no. And I had started it years ago. I had to go into my old account. I had started doing it. And I think it was just, at the time I was doing that Daily Paintworks, and it was just way too much to keep track of all of it. But, and I'm not an organized person, but I'm trying begonias. Love the colors in both the flowers and the leaves. But I got really pretty white begonias for my planters this year, and I love them. Yeah, Ellen, I do need a studio assistant for sure. I just have to make enough money to justify it, and I think that could easily happen. Because it's too much to keep up with. And I feel like I never am not working. Like I work on things all the time. Like I rarely stop to watch television or to do anything. And that's not a good way to live. I need more work balance. Thank you, Deborah. That is wonderful. Delphiniums in late spring, pink cosmos in summer, and dahlias in autumn. Bliss. Yes, absolute bliss. Yeah, I need to go to other places just to get other photos, flowers of other kinds of photo. Am I saying that right? I'm not even thinking. Photos of other kinds of flowers than what we have here. It's getting there. I think I'm keeping the looseness pretty well. A little white showing there. I gotta clean that up. I think I might need a smaller brush in here. Love the softness of your petals. They look like thin petals. Mine sometimes look thick. It's really tricky to keep them looking soft like that. Sorry, I'm thinking hard here. You know, when I get quiet, I'm thinking. Let me put all that yellow in there. Little glow in there. Little, my green. There, that's a little better edge. California poppies are wonderful too. In fact, most of our plants were from abroad, Mexico, China, US, but they do well here because it's never too extreme. Oh, I love poppies. I don't have any of those planted at my house. I guess they would grow here. I do love them. Yeah, that's another one that Farm Girl Flowers often has. yes, I need to find as many things to photograph so that I have tons of inspiration to get through the winter. I always think that I have enough. I'm like, I think I've taken enough photos that I should be able to find enough painting inspiration. And it's like there's no such thing as enough painting inspiration. No such thing. I do want to go to Longwood Gardens too. I need a field trip. I'm kind of dancing around looking for areas that need to be lighter. Oops, I have something there. I don't want that. Field trip, Ellen. Yes, let's pick a date and do it. I would love that. Take a day off from work and go there. Go out to lunch. I was just down in that area. We ran to Costco last night. The Costco in Delaware, you can get liquor. And my neighbors are having a party for their little girl, Emerson, for graduation. So we ran down there. And that's when I dropped my stuff off at Square Pair. It was a big loop. But we were down in that area. It's so pretty down there. Okay, Anita too. I always think I have a great photo and then I take one with beautiful and the others then aren't so great. Yes, because you're getting better, Carol-Ann, that's what's happening. I find the same thing. It's like you learn the next thing and you get better at something and then all the old things you don't like anymore. Although I do find old photos, like unfortunately I keep way too many of them on my phone because sometimes I'll find one that I took before and I never noticed and that I love now. And I'll use it. So I'm so unlikely to throw away photos because I think I'm going to need them. But I have way too many on my phone. Oh my gosh, so many. Oh, I always think I have. Okay, would love to. All right, let's make a plan. I could do my yellows. I think I'm ready for my yellows. What do you think? Hoard photos. I hoard them. I have so many that like my business partner who takes care of like all of our digital stuff for work, he has to often come and like clean out my photos because I have way too many. And then I feel like I've lost so many of the photos of like family photos because I just had too many. And then he puts them on a hard drive and then they're not organized and I can't find them. And then that drives me crazy. So I keep them all on my phone. It's craziness. I should clean them out. Thanks, Ellen. I just need to put a few of these fun little inner bits in here. Whatever they're called. I need to learn my parts of the flower, don't I? Oh, see, I love how that glows in there, and it's because I didn't really put any paint on some of those areas that transparent colors are showing through. Love when that happens. As much as I try, it kind of has to happen organically. It's hard to control. It's hard for me to control it. I guess probably other people can control it. And now there I was licking my painting. That's what that's called. It was licking my painting right there. I don't want to do that. Put the stroke down and leave it. Stamen. Thanks, Judy. Yeah, I didn't pay enough attention in school when we were learning about the parts of a flower. Little did I know how much I would love them now. Don't like the hard drive, can't find anything. Right. And then you can put it on the cloud, but I don't even understand the cloud. As much as I work with all this stuff all day, the cloud is so elusive to me and I don't really want things on the cloud because I feel like I'm going to lose them. I lose things that I have right in front of me, let alone things that are in these obscure places like Dropbox and Google Drive, and it's just overwhelms me sometimes. I was overwhelmed yesterday by what's the place that stores your passwords? FastPass. Oh my gosh. I was in FastPass hell because I couldn't remember my login and I have more than one account. So I was looking for it, but it wouldn't let me in. And it doesn't want you to save the password anywhere because it's not safe. So if you can't save your password to the place where you keep your passwords, like, what is that all about? I can't even wrap my mind around that. Oh, thank you. All right. I think, do I need any other lights? What is it? 51. We're doing really well on time. I think, because I have some time, I want to do, I'm going to do a little, like, do you see this bright in here? I'm going to just put, I want to do a little bit of that. Whatever that is. Guess it's reflected light that's me too. I only know that when I see a cloud it's going to rain. I never got around to it, but I actually pretty much wrote an entire children's book about the cloud. I should really get that out and work on that. It's adorable. It's about what happens if the cloud breaks and all the fun things that will happen, that will come down from the cloud. Everything that good, all the good things that are stored up there. Thanks, Allie. All right, I'm looking for any other kisses of brights that I need that I'm missing. I love the pops of green, and I love letting the transparents come through. Oh, I missed this whole petal right here. I missed it. And this one. That helped. I was totally missing that. All right, 53. I think we're good on time. And now I feel like I'm fussing with it too much. And there always comes that time when it's like, okay, don't touch it anymore because you're going to mess it up. So I will sign it. And I have paint running down the side here. Let me clean that up, bumping you. Oh, Judy, someone popped it in up top there, the link to it, I think. Which sort, natural or techno? Oh, I don't know what that question is. I missed the question. You'll have to tell me. Yeah, I don't see what your question was. Okay, so there's my colors, my palette, and then there's my reference, and then there's the painting. I love pinks. I love those soft colors, and see in there, that's where like the transparent colors are showing through. And it really looks cool. So, how fun was that? Oh, clouds? Which sort? Oh, the cloud where things are stored. We're talking about like that proverbial cloud where everybody puts their photos and stuff. Oh, I wanted to show you this. No, wait, let me turn this around. So it's sideways right now, but that's one of my big paintings. Because I have to work on this edge. Can you see it? I don't think I'm showing it to you. That's white. I've been I try to do a little bit of the edges so that in the end it's kind of cohesive with the front of it. It's tricky, like, you know, when something's at the bottom, you can't reach it. Oh, good, Bonnie, I just did. Thanks for reminding me. So thanks for coming, guys. It was fun, as always. I love hanging out with all of you. Is the board on? Oh, it's on board. It's on Amber. Oh, this is on Canvas. I see what you're asking me. Yes, that's canvas. I think a board that big would be too heavy. Although I would like, I think I have painted, maybe not quite that big. The 18 by 24s that I did are one board and I love them. So thanks for coming, guys. I'll post this on my website and on YouTube. And if you go watch it on YouTube, be sure to subscribe and like it and even comment on it. My son was telling me that like to grow your YouTube, you have to have people watch through things and like them and comment on them. So while I was sitting in his house, he was looking at my YouTube channel and doing that for me, which was really cute. Yes, Shelly, it was great to see you. Goodbye, Tammy. Goodbye, guys. Cheerio. I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.